Many people, I like to spend my spare time reading a book, which is okay if it's a slim novel like this, but if it were War and Peace, it would take me months. Tony, you've put a lot of thought into this. How can I read more quickly?
Well, first of all, you've got to go way back to the way you were taught as a child and the way children are taught. And the way they are taught is not the whole story.
So what's wrong with the way that children are taught to read?
The thing is that children are taught to read the first stage, so they're taught to recognize the words. But after that, the entire reading process isn't taught. So they have to be taught how their eyes work and how the eye-brain system works in coordination. So let me ask you, for example, a simple question. If you put your finger up and you pretend that that's your eye reading a line of print, how do you think your eye actually reads print? Show me the movement and the speed.
From beginning to end of the line and down and like that.
Yeah, and everybody thinks you go along like this and along, and the amazing thing is you don't.
Explain.
Yeah, I will. What I'll do is I'll read very slowly first, I'll read normal speed next, and I'll read fast next, and you watch my eyes. So if you just move in and look really closely at what my eyes are doing, it's quite amazing what they actually do. This is really slowly. Now my normal speed. And now really, really fast.
Your eyes were moving along, juddering. There weren't continuous movement.
Yes, that's exactly what they
Juddering.
do. Yeah, instead of smoothly along the line, they go dung, dung, dung. Did you see them at all skip back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now when people are reading, their eyes have to do that because the eye only sees something when it's still in relation to it. So if something is moving, you have to follow it. If something is still and you need to see along it, you've got to move and stop, move and stop, move and stop, move and stop. So the normal reader, the slow reader in fact, moves and takes in one or two words, skips back, wanders off the page, looks at what's going on around, and it's disastrous. It means that comprehension is right out the window. I mean, it's just gone. So what you have to do is learn how to take advantage of the way your eye actually does it. So a fast reader, instead of reading one or two words at a time, reads 3 or 4, 4 or 5 at a time. If I just take words from here, it says, but let me repeat, your entire business should revolve around considering the individuals. If you read that slowly, you don't understand it at all. But if you read, but let me repeat, your entire business should revolve around considering the individuals. Immediately understandable. In fact, if you hold the book a little farther away, your eye takes in the whole page. In the way that it does when you're driving, when you're walking in the country, whatever it is. You take in the whole thing. You don't say there is a tree, there is another tree, there is a blade of grass. Okay, Mike, there's one more really important point, and that is about what the child does when it's learning to read. What does it do with its hand?
Well, it places its finger on the page.
Yes, it points. And the reason it does is to give it concentration and focus. We say take it off, which is ridiculous. We should have it put it back. We should use a guide. So we do exactly the same as a child. It's natural. You take a guide, it can be a pen, it can be a letter opener, any long pointed object. You place it on the page and you go underneath each line nice and smoothly. Now that speed that I'm doing now, if you think about it, it's a line, a line, a line, a line. That's 12 words, 12 words, 12 words. That's nearly 720 to 1,000 words a minute. People think that 1,000 words a minute is but it's not. It's actually really easy and graceful, the way in which the eyes are designed to read. Smooth, elegant, fast, and with comprehension.
So maybe I will read War and Peace in a fortnight then.
Yes, you will.